So I have made it to Bellamy Reservoir, and this is going to be the site of the third NHKF event. Now launch is not until 6:30 in the morning. It's only about 5:45 right now, so I got plenty of time before we launch. Now, as you guys saw in my practice video, I did not do so hot here, but hopefully I can kind of turn it around. I do have a couple spots I definitely want to check out today. So for this tournament, it's 3 biggest fish. We all launch at 6:30 and the tournament ends at 1:30. And typically it does take about mid-50s to win. Now that's not my goal today, just because my practice went so horrible. My goal actually is just to catch a limit. I only had a 40-inch limit in practice, which is not very good, a couple 13s. I'm really going to need to find those like 17, 18-inch caliber largemouth today if I really want a chance. But we're just gonna go out and have some fun today. I really don't expect to catch a bunch of fish today. My practice day went horrible, but I'm still pretty confident I'll be able to catch a limit. It might be pretty small. So it is 6:12 in the morning right now, and I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't have a good feeling about this tournament. If I can catch like around 40 inches today, I'll be pretty happy with that. Yes, yes, yes.
Nate, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Make us look good on YouTube.
I'll try.
All right, so I've made it all the way down. It is 7:01 right now. So remember how I said it was gonna take 15 minutes to get all the way back here? Well, I was wrong. It took half an hour to get back here. I'm probably the very last person in this tournament to throw a cast. This is where I wanted to be. Now, I didn't actually come here in practice, only because I didn't realize this area was back here. After I went home and looked at Google Maps, I noticed that there's kind of like a big hole out at the end of one of these canals. So luckily I'm the only one who made it back here, because it's not a big area to fish. And this is going to be quite the gamble coming all the way back here, because this could absolutely turn out to be a ghost town. And by the time I make it all the way back to the bridge, it's already going to be fished out probably. But I'm going to be starting off with Old Faithful here. This is a wacky rigged Senko, and I'm using a Max Sun General in green pumpkin color. And we're just going to be casting this around for right now. Maybe throw the frog, maybe the jig, who knows. But I'm just looking for 3 keepers today. I really don't think I'm going to come out and hammer them today. I'm going to be switching over to a Texas rigged Senko. A little bit more weedless than the Wacky, and then I'm going to just head a little bit towards the shoreline where it's this nice thick grass and weeds right here. And maybe they're hiding a little bit shallow. All right, let's switch over to a frog. Let's switch over to a weightless Texas rig spark shad. There's a ton of crappie in here, so I'm thinking maybe if I can imitate some of those crappie through these weeds, I might be able to pick off a bigger size fish that kind of feed on those crappie. Oh, why did my drag slip so bad? That was a nice fish right there, but drag slipped for whatever reason, got a crap hook set, and that is how you lose tournaments, because I need every bite I can get today, and that was definitely not a 13-incher right there. There we go. Okay, cool. That's what I like to see. All right. Oh. Whew. Flicked my identifier in the water. That. All right. Cool. 13 3/4. Now I will say that is bigger than any fish I caught in practice. It's also a confidence boost as well to catch a fish on a lure you didn't use in practice and a spot you didn't choose in practice as well. So maybe I can pick off a couple more 13s back in this cove, and if I can do that, I mean, I'll be pretty happy with that. Oh, come on, dog. What am I doing? 13 3/4 and a 13 1/2. Forgot my chest cam died. That was a 13 1/2. So right now I have a 13 3/4, 13 1/2, and one more fish for a limit. All right, let's do a quick time check. It is 7:16 right now. So I've been fishing now for a little over an hour, and I have 2 13s to show for it. I did miss a couple, unfortunately. I really can't be doing that if I want a chance to compete today, but I am also still pretty happy with my 2 13s. If I can just catch another 13 to finish out my limit, I'll be pretty happy today. Please be a bass. Please be a bass. Dang it. Alright, cool. Easy release right there. That was a decent sized pickerel. I was really hoping that that was a bass, but whatever. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Whew. There's a limit. And this fish is bigger than 13. Whew. All right, cool. That is the biggest fish today. This was a 15 1/2. And a couple more are 15s, and I'm not going to lie, I'll be pretty happy. All right, let's do a quick time check right now. It is 9:36. So I've been fishing now for roughly 3 hours. I have roughly 4 hours left to fish. And I have a limit. It's not very big by any means, a couple 13s and a 15. And actually all those fish have been coming on the weightless swim bait. What's happening is I've been kind of throwing it into these weeds and just kind of working it along the top of the surface. And these bass are coming up and getting it. Okay, well, they're still hitting the swim bait. That is not going to help, unfortunately. It's about a 12-incher. Ah, dang it. I really thought that this was a bass, not gonna lie. This thing is fat though, dude. Super fat pickle right there. Didn't fray my line. I'll take that. Ah, come on, dog. Come on, dude. I don't know if you guys saw that. Big ol' largie. Really? There we go. No! Whoa. That's it. That was a gigantic bass over there. Missed that one. God, dude. Missed the one over here. Today has been an absolute... Thing is, I've gotten nothing on the frog. And the frog has my braid. I don't have any other rods with braids. So there's still a little bit of time to cull some of my 13s and my 15. Unfortunately, I already would have culled both my 13s if I just was a better fisherman. I put on a weightless paddle tail swim bait. So instead of it being on 14-pound fluorocarbon, it's on 65-pound braid. Another thing is I don't have a frog, but they don't really seem to be biting the frog really anyway. So, not the best day fishing Bellamy Reservoir. I ended up with 43 inches, I believe, which is not very good. Now, full disclosure, I didn't stay to see who won. I turned my fish in and then just left. I was not feeling it. I was cranky and really hungry. And all my fish were caught on a weightless paddle tail swim bait. And I only really caught those fish in the lily pads. Now, I was using a frog in those same spots, and I was just not getting bit on the frog. For some reason, they only just wanted that paddle tail in the lily pads. I just could not capitalize on those two big fish. One looked to be about 18, the other one looked to be about 20, and I missed them both. And having those two fish obviously really would have helped me. I believe I was like middle of the pack that tournament, about 10th place out of 20, but it's just really frustrating missing those two fish, knowing that that really could have helped you. But overall,